Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you today? Okay. Well, I can see here that you are booked in today for your annual checkup. Is that right? Okay, good. Well, I see no reason to delay, so if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Before I take a few initial readings, tell me, has there been anything change between your last checkup and today? So in the last year, anything changed at all? Okay, and do you have any concerns? Anything you'd like me to specifically look at? Anything you're worried about? Okay, so before I do an initial scan, I just want to double check. This time last year, you were presenting as a human as well, is that right? Have you decided to stick with that form? Or planning on infiltrating Earth? How wonderful. In that case, what I will do is I will gear this checkup to helping make you the best imitation human that you can be. How does that sound? Great. Stand still while the initial scan does its thing. And then choose a local name. Where are you going to be living on Earth? Depending on where you live. I like that. So, let's begin with your eyes. I see that you've chosen to have two, much like me. I like that. So begin by blinking for me. And again, blink. Wonderful. 3 quick blinks. Blink, blink, blink. Long blink. A few more normal blinks for me. Well, that is fantastic, I have to say. Humans blink on the horizontal, like that. They don't ever blink on the vertical. You will spark panic if you do that, okay? Good one. Next, just shine this light in your eyes. So, look over my shoulder for me, or at my nose, whatever your preference is. Bright light is going to be coming your way, okay? Ready? This eye first. Okay. And again. Okay, keep looking beyond me. Just checking I can't see you behind those eyes. Wonderful. So here's my next human tip for you. This time, when I shine the light into your eyes, I would like you to constrict your pupils, please, one at a time. So when the light goes into this eye, constrict that pupil. And then when I'm shining into this eye, let that one go back to where it was. Constrict that one. That's what human eyes do when exposed to light, unless there's been some sort of injury. You want to be the best human you can be, right? So, This eye again. We'll do it nice and slowly, so constrict that pupil, make it smaller. Oh, good effort. Return it to normal. Wonderful. Let's do that again. Here comes the light, so constrict that pupil. Let it go back to normal. Oh, you're going to make such a good human. This side. Same thing again, so constrict that pupil. Let it go back to how it was. And again. Very well done. Good. One more tip for the eyes before we move on to your ears. Look over that way for me. Keep your head still. Look over that way. Back to the centre. Look over that way. Back to the centre. Look over that way. Back to the centre. Very good. So, when humans look around, their eyes go in the same direction. Don't ever look like that, unless it's something very close. Big giveaway. But a good start, well done. Next, might I look in your ears, please? I'm going to use this otoscope. Shines a little light into those ears. We'll do one at a time. Is that okay? Great. This one first. If there's any discomfort, let me know and I'll stop, but they're beautifully crafted ears. Okay. Just looking in this ear. I heard a whisper from that ear. Try again. That's much better. The humans use their ears to receive whispers, not to make them, but that's okay. I just think it's actual you I can hear in there, isn't it? This ear, okay? Same again. So again, no whispers this time, hopefully. Looking at the ear shape. There's no wriggling or writhing in there, which is superb. Very good indeed. Wow. You've taken some real care over those ears. Well done. So, I'm going to snap my fingers next to your ears. You have to tell me which ear. My shoulder was trying to get in on it then. Ignore that. So, I'm not built as perfectly as you. Tell me, does the snap come from the left or the right? Ready? Good. And again. Good. And right. Remember that you can't guess beforehand accurately every time. The humans don't have the foresight that we do. It feels very normal and natural to you to predict with accuracy, but big giveaway on Earth. Ready? Good. And again. And again. One more time. Then I'm going to click on both sides. Tell me if it sounds roughly the same. Ready? Okay. How's that? Good. No ringing in the ears, anything like that. Remember to try and keep those whispers to a minimum. Also, if you hear any sounds below 12 hertz or above 20,000-ish hertz, don't react. Humans tend not to be able to hear those. But But if you're communicating with our canine friends, you can go up and over the 40,000. Yeah, they'll know who you are, but we're friends with the dogs, so it's fine. Oh, finally, you haven't been using your antennae, have you? Because humans don't have those. What about when you sleep? Have you woken up with your antennae? That's good. That's good news. Okay. Good. Next, I'd like to take a look in your mouth if possible. I should be using the pen light again. I'm going to use this tongue depressor to press down on your tongue. I'm just going to check you've got the right amount of teeth, things like that, in your mouth, okay? Open wide for me. Ah. Superb. So this won't touch, it's just me taking a look in your mouth. Checking the right amount of teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Very good. Teeth all present and correct. Stick your tongue out for me. Wonderful. Just the one. Please remember that humans only have one row of teeth along the top of the jaw and one row of teeth along the bottom of the jaw. So make sure you keep those second and third rows hidden. Otherwise you'll have some dentists very interested in you. Next, I'd like to take a look at your skin, if that's okay. I'm just going to have a little feel of your face, if that's all right. Just take a look around the temples, around the jaw, your throat. A little look at the top of your head. Is that okay? Remember, I am a doctor, and therefore automatically sanitized. It's a benefit, right? So, tell me if it's uncomfortable at all. Are you ready? The nails are long, but they are not sharp. Well, not at the moment. Lift your chin up for me, please. Put your head down. Very good. Wonderful. I'm just going to take a look with this big magnifying glass just at your skin. You can close your eyes if you like. We can just look ahead. It's a small detail, but a very important one nonetheless. Your paws should not be hexagonal. You'd have a dermatologist very excited. So, when you get a chance, before you head to Earth, Just remedy that. Something circular-ish. Certainly not the shape they are now, but you can't tell unless you look up close, which is great. No, it was very good. No unusual peeling. Certainly no pulsing. Try to hold your face meat evenly if you can. That's not to say to make your face symmetrical. There's no fun. There's certainly nothing interesting in a symmetrical face. But try and hold that meat as evenly as you can. Next, I'd like to take a look at reflexes and limb control. Let me show you these. Ta-da! Yes, little reflex hammers. I'm going to start with your knees. I'm going to give a little tap on the reflex point of each knee, just to see what happens. Is that okay? So, nice and balanced if we lift up a leg. Yes, good. This leg first, ready? Good, here we go. So, here we go. Very good. And the side. Ready? Here we go again. Very good. The most important part there was that you didn't hover. Yes, humans don't do that. No, they don't. Not even for a second. Not even when threatened or in danger. They never hover. Not yet. I just don't think they've figured it. Hopefully they will in the next century or so, but, let's leave them to it for now. So, just want to have a look. The crooks of your arms with this one. This arm first, ready? Just going to hold it underneath. Okay. Here we go, ready? Oh, superb. Wonderful. Same with this arm, ready? Good. Well done. Oh. Reflexes acting as they should. Very good. So, hold up your hands for me, please. Both hands for me. Well, I have to say I am very proud that you've got both of your thumbs on the right side. Do you remember last year? It was a little bit odd, wasn't it? But you were new. You were trying out all these different looks. But humour really does suit you best. Good. Now, I'm not going to do it here, because this is a nice chilled checkup, but have you been startled at all recently? Anything made you jump? And you've managed to stay in one piece. You haven't split into four at all. That's another thing humans don't do. They don't like being startled, but they certainly don't go that far. Great, almost there. So, I'd like to just try a little vocalization from you. So, let's try a few words. I want to listen to that vocal modulation. I want to check you're speaking at the right frequencies. Luckily for you, humans have all sorts of volumes, frequencies, all sorts of voices. You should fit in just nicely. So, let's have a hi there. That's very good. Let's have what a wonderful checkup this is turning out to be. Very good. count up to 5 for me. Start with one of those thumbs. So 1, and back down again, 5, very good. So let's use a phrase that you might use when you are assimilating into Earth. So how about this? Hello, I am very well today. I can only hear certain frequencies and I blink horizontally. Try that. Wonderful, yes. I myself have never been to Earth. It is something I've always wanted to do, so I look on with great interest at how you get on down there. But I don't think I could do without the hovering. I don't think I could do with living in such a narrow sort of bandwidth, you know. But that's fine. A few tips for you for speaking, for using your voice. Remember, different volumes mean different things to the humans. If you use a loud volume, it can sometimes show that you're angry. You need to be careful with that. And also, if you speak too softly, people might not hear. So, between now and heading to Earth, experiment with that volume a little. Also, have you ever tried singing? I'll teach you some techniques for that. You might find that extremely addictive though when you start to sing. But by and large, people on Earth love that anyway. When you're down there, remember to speak in only one language at a time. I know that you know them all. I know that Earth is a favourite of yours, but just one language at a time. Otherwise, it becomes very, very complicated for a human to follow along. They don't all speak all the languages of their planet, which is very odd, but it's a quirk of theirs, I suppose. Oh, they don't have the shrieking dialect either that we love here. You'll startle humans with that. Well, we think it's beautiful, of course, but they don't. Okay. So, I think I'm happy to give you a clean bill of health today. I have a few pieces of final advice for you. But before I give you those, do you have any questions for me at all? Is there anything else you'd like to know? While you're down on Earth, I can be contacted in the regular ways. That's absolutely fine. I won't do house calls, so you will have to leave Earth and come back here. Because, as I say, not quite confident enough yet to set foot on that planet. But if you need medical assistance, it is absolutely available to you. Okay? Yeah, and if you want us to monitor you, we can do that as well. If you get into any trouble that's non-medical, of course, it won't be us that helps, but, well, you know what to do. If you need help from other departments, it's fine. Okay, so my final pieces of advice for you, human. Remember to laugh after a joke and never before. Yes, it's a very different custom to hear, isn't it? But yes, humans prefer you to laugh after the punchline of a joke. Seems a roundabout way to do it, but it is what it is. Humans can't anticipate in the way that we can. We spoke about this with the clicking. Don't anticipate if possible. Oh, remember that clothing goes on the outside of the flesh. You'll be put right very quickly, though, if you've gone wrong. But I think that will very quickly be the end of your time on Earth. You'll have to leave. And my last piece of advice, which I give to all humans, is remember to avoid children under 4. They always know. They always know. It's an incredible skill. I don't know why they don't utilise their toddlers more. For some reason, they absolutely see us for what we are. And even though we're no threat, it's just not nice for them. So all things being well, I look forward to seeing you next year after your little trip to Earth. Enjoy being human. All of that horizontal blinking and not whispering out of the ears. I can't wait to hear how you get on. But if in the meantime anything comes up, let us know and we'll be happy to help. It was lovely seeing you today, and I look forward to seeing you next year. Human. Take care.